वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल दोस्तों। राइस ऑफ द रोनिन के गेम प्ले पार्ट 15 में आपका स्वागत है। जैसा कि आपने पिछले पार्ट में देखा, पिछले पार्ट में हमने बम्बू ट्री के आसपास की मिट्टी ली ताकि हम लोग ट्यूबरकुलोसिस बीमारी का क्योर कर सकें। और उसके बाद हम लोग मिलिट्री एकेडमी गए, वहाँ पर हम लोग ने 3 खतरनाक स्पोर्ट्समैन को हराया और हम लोग को लगा कि हम लोग को इनाम मिलने वाला है। लेकिन चौथा राउंड हमारा एक मिस्टीरियस जो है समुराय से हुआ और उससे हमारी फाइट हुई, तो हमें पता चला वही शोगन है जो हम लोग को इनाम देने जा रहा था। वही हम लोग से चौथी फाइट उसने की और उसे भी हम लोग ने हरा दिया। और हम लोग फिर जो है इची शिबुसावा के पास गए और उसे हम लोग ने काइशु कात्सु का लेटर दिया। फिर इची शिबुसावा ने हम लोग को ससुमा पोट्री दी। अब हम लोग जा रहे हैं ईडो स्टेट ससुमा क्लैन, और ये पोट्री अब हम लोग को वहीं पर दिखानी है प्रिंसेस तसुको को।
Who are you? Well, in that case, you may pass.
Let Okubo know what your business is. He's by the no stage inside the house. Just make sure you're on your best behavior. So, are you ready? Good. In you go.
Why go to the trouble of dismantling it?
We must keep the peace within the clan. I fear that we have little choice.
Kuroda, this is the one who helped me fend off the blue demon.
Oh, I see. You're really something, huh? Kiyotaka Kuroda of the Satsuma at your service. What can I do for you today? That's fine. But first things first. I'm under strict orders to inform or sit in someone should you ever appear. I'm just going to get someone. In the meantime, perhaps you could show us your fighting prowess? We are almost eager to see more.
That is a lot to ask of a guest.
Come. Surely you are as intrigued as anyone. Show them what the Satsuma clan are capable of.
Then allow us to test your mettle.
अब यहाँ पर हम लोग आए थे तो ससुमा पोट्री दिखाने के लिए, लेकिन यहाँ पर तोशिमिची हम लोग को मिल गया और यहाँ पर ये हमारी प्लेयर की फाइटिंग स्किल चेक करना चाहता है। तो हम लोग को यहाँ पर इसको हराना होगा। वैसे इसको हम लोग के बारे में अच्छे से पता है कि हम लोग ने ब्लू डीमन को हराया था, तो इसे अच्छे से पता है कि हमारी प्लेयर कितनी ज़्यादा कैपेबल है। लेकिन फिर भी यहाँ पर ये टेस्ट करना चाहता है हम लोग की फाइटिंग स्किल को, तो हमें इसको यहाँ पर हराना होगा।
Good. But the war of the Satsuma is not so easy. What is this strength? Incredible. I thank you for sparring with me.
Both of you were most impressive. I owe you for your part in my encounter with the Blue Demon. I thank you. But might I ask from whence you hail? I see.
Forgive my boldness, but anyone capable of defeating the Blue Demon should definitely be in the employ of the Satsuma.
Very well. We will not pressure you. After all, Astray rather loses its charm if it's put on a leash. At the very least, you can aid us with this pottery. I received a letter explaining everything. You see? I shall arrange to have it sent to Shibusawa, or whomever it was.
Come for pleasure next time, not business. We'll have a drink or two. Okubo included, of course.
Count on it.
अब यहाँ पर हमने तोशिमिची को हरा दिया और यहाँ पर सत्सुमा क्लैन हमसे काफ़ी ज़्यादा इम्प्रेस है और वो अपने क्लैन में भी शामिल करना चाहता है, लेकिन हमारे प्लेयर ने उन्हें मना कर दिया है। उन्हें कहा कि मैं जैसी हूँ मुझे वैसा ही रहना है, तो उन लोग ने भी प्रेशर नहीं डाला। लेकिन यहाँ पर हम लोग का जो काम था कि हम लोग को सत्सुमा पोट्री जो है प्रिंसेस तत्सुको को देनी थी, वो हम लोग ने दे दी और यहाँ पर हम लोग का ये मिशन कंप्लीट होता है।
Ah, you came! Thanks to your efforts, I've received a fine piece of Satsuma pottery. It should fetch a high price overseas. At any rate, I was hoping to exhibit an ukiyo-e print and its woodblock at the upcoming international exhibition. As it happens, I found a collector who owns a masterpiece of the genre. After some negotiating, he agreed to lend it to me, if I did a certain job for him. Can I count on your help? The collector is a very wealthy man, so I'm sure we'll be duly rewarded. That's the spirit. Besides, the collector is presently right here in Edo. Let me take you to him.
अब यहाँ पर इची ने हम लोग को इंस्ट्रक्शन दिया है कि यहाँ पर जो है एक कलेक्टर है जो कि यहाँ का बॉस है और वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा अमीर है और हम लोग उसके ज़रिए काफ़ी ज़्यादा यहाँ पर पैसा कमा सकते हैं और यहाँ पर हम लोग को बस उसके लिए कुछ आइटम कलेक्ट करने होंगे। तो हम लोग को फ़िलहाल तो जो है उस कलेक्टर से मिलना होगा और देखना होगा कि हम लोग को क्या मिशन देता है।
Artist named Hokusai Katsushika. The owner is a great admirer of his works. We've arrived.
I wondered who it might be, but I wasn't expecting you. So, you're not entirely an enemy of the state, I see. Before you ask, I haven't seen your samurai friend. I don't know anything more, so let's not waste our time. Oh. By the look on your face, I dare say it wasn't the most heartwarming of reunions.
Oh, you know each other? Excellent. Then let us get straight to business. We will take on that job you mentioned, if you'll kindly lend me the woodblock.
Ah, yes. It is my hope that it makes waves at the International Exposition. Unfortunately, there's talk that someone is trying to steal it. I will not stand idly by and wait for these ruthless scoundrels to take my property. And that's where you come in.
To root out some thieves? I agree. We mustn't leave such men to their own devices. In fact, I'd be more than happy to oblige.
By all means. I'd never work for free and likewise expect the same of you.
In any case, the first thing we need to do is lure the rats into the open, then nab them. Naturally, we mustn't let any harm come to the Consul General. Therefore, as soon as the thieves show up, we should whisk Mr. Harris to safety. Well then, let us get ourselves ready.
अब यहाँ पर हमें पता नहीं था कि वुड ब्लॉक के ओनर का नाम है मिस्टर हैरिस है, जिसे हम लोग पहले ही मिल चुके हैं। और हम लोग ने पिछली बार जब हम इससे मिले थे तो हम लोग ने इसके ऊपर अटैक किया था और डीमन क्लॉ ने इसे बचाने की कोशिश करी थी, तो डीमन क्लॉ को हम लोग ने हराया था। लेकिन यहाँ पर अब हम लोग को कुछ पैसे कमाने, तो यहाँ पर मिस्टर हैरिस की मदद करनी होगी। उसका कहना है कि यहाँ पर कुछ चोर आने वाले हैं जो उसका सामान चुराने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, तो हम लोग को उसका काम तमाम करना होगा उन चोरों का। और यहाँ पर मिस्टर हैरिस को भी सेफ रखना होगा।
This way.
Oh, they're here! The thieves!
Quickly, to the console!
What the?
Damn it! It's a trap!
Take a second to regain your strength!
Sorry, boss. You have to finish it.
It sounds like they have accomplices. We need to get to the console at once.
I couldn't stop them. They've taken the wood block.
I'll tend to the console. You go after the thieves.
अब यहाँ पर हमें पता चला है कि हम लोग ने कुछ चोरों का तो काम तमाम कर दिया था, लेकिन उनमें से कुछ चोर बचकर यहाँ पर ऊपर आ गए और मिस्टर हैरिस का वुड ब्लॉक उन्होंने चुरा लिया और लेकर यहाँ से भाग रहे हैं। तो हम लोग उन चोरों को यहाँ पर पकड़ना होगा और वुड ब्लॉक उनसे वापस लेना होगा।
All right, you lot! Fan out and deal with them!
Let's take care of these.
One missing wood block. Surely that bitch foreigner.
I had to come see for myself. Splendid work, the both of you.
All right, you're coming with me to the commissioner's office. But first, tell me one thing. Why were you so anxious to get your hands on these woodblock?
Hokusai's bold compositions are said to capture the true essence of the ukiyo-e art form. Surely, there are collectors who'd pay anything to own one.
I can see that you are not some simple outlaw. Tell me, have you ever worked as a merchant before?
I have. It was my former occupation, but I've since fallen on hard times, as you no doubt can see. Now, I have neither status nor money. Therefore, it was my intention to steal the print and gain a second lease on life.
I can understand the desire to covet that which all the world deems a masterpiece. But I'm afraid that thievery will get you nowhere. Now that Japan has opened its doors to the world, we can expect there to be many changes in the way we do business here. International trade will serve as an opportunity to greatly enrich our nation. But to make the best of it, we'll need the support of merchants like yourself. As a vassal of the Shogunate, I vow to remake Japanese commerce for a new age. And I hope you'll contribute too. By honest means, of course.
I'll consider it. But you better not be paying me mere lip service.
That's the end of that business, I suppose. Here, a bit more than I promised. May it help you find your samurai friend.
अब यहाँ पर हम लोग ने उस चोर से जो है वुड ब्लॉक तो वापस ले लिए, लेकिन हम लोग को पता चला कि वो जो चोरी यहाँ पर कर रहा था वो पहले एक मर्चेंट था और वो यहाँ पर जो है काम अपना किया करता था, अपनी जॉब किया करता था, लेकिन उसके बाद पैसे नहीं थे तो यहाँ पर वो चोर बन गया पैसे कमाने के लिए। लेकिन यहाँ पर लग रहा है कि शायद वो सुधर गया है और जब आगे नया जापान बनेगा तो यहाँ पर जो है इचिशिबुसावा का कहना है कि उसे भी काम दिया जाएगा एज अ मर्चेंट।
Do I know you? Don't tell me. The Ronin from the military academy. I'm rather fond of photographic devices. In fact, I come here quite often. At any rate, I have been looking for a capable fighter like you. Moreover, someone without ties to the Shogunate. You see, it seems that some of my retainers have become involved in shady dealings with a merchant.
It was I who disclosed the matter. The same thing happened in Yokohama, remember? I figured that there was something rotten in the state of Edo. At any rate, our friend here should be able to put your man in line.
Which is why I'd like to procure some irrefutable evidence. With this camera. Got it?
What a fine idea! Hey, you still have the camera I gave you?
That would be the natural course of action, I'm told. But I have no intention of hiding behind my title or my castle walls. Besides, I try not to leave to others what I can do myself. Well, will you help me procure the evidence I need? I'm afraid that calling on a servant would only complicate matters sorely. Good. We'll head out when the alleged deal is set to take place.
अब ये वाला मिशन हम लोग का योशिनोबु के साथ है और योशिनोबी जो कि शोगन है उसका कहना है कि हम लोग को उसके साथ यहाँ पर एक जगह पर चलना होगा और कुछ एविडेंस कलेक्ट करने होंगे। उसके लिए हम लोग को वहाँ पर चलकर कुछ फ़ोटो क्लिक करनी होगी कुछ एनिमीज़ की।
Even I cannot deal with corrupt officials as I please, and I'm the Shogun. I hear the scoundrels have gone from merely taking bribes to selling arms to the highest bidder, whoever that may be. That's why we need to secure proof. But to be clear, this is not an assassination. This is where the transaction will take place. Let's slip in undetected. You hear that? I wonder what happened. Don't kill me! Yeah! Dear me. This is terrible. I can't ignore this. We must catch the killer.
Now we fight!
अब यहाँ पर हम लोग फ़ोटो क्लिक कर रहे थे कि हम लोग ने देखा कि इस वन आइड असैसिन ने जो है 1 सेकंड के अंदर किसी को मार दिया और यहाँ पर हम लोग को इस फाइट में इसको हराना होगा।
Your Excellency! Are you hurt? You mustn't be so reckless!
Your Excellency, is it? Seems we've hooked ourselves a big fish.
How come you're here?
Master Katsu had us follow you at a distance. If only we had not lost sight of you.
Worry not. I'm much obliged. That Katsu. Always one step ahead. I suppose I owe you my thanks as well. I figured I could have handled the old man with your help. But then he put up quite the fight, didn't he? Get some ninja to look into that old man, will you? I'd prefer to have seen those criminals tried. But I suppose the result would have been the same. Sorry to have troubled you.
अब यहाँ पर फिलहाल तो हम लोग ने जो है वन आइड असैसिन को मार कर भगा दिया है, लेकिन यहाँ पर योशिनोबु का कहना है कि हम लोग को जो है नज़र रखना होगा, कि देखना होगा कि वो कहाँ पर गया है वन आइड असैसिन, क्योंकि वो भाग चुका है, वो मरा नहीं है। लेकिन फ़िलहाल तो हम लोग को अपने नेक्स्ट मिशन पे ध्यान देना होगा।
Oh, there you are. You. We're busy looking for someone. Can I trust you not to get in our way?
Word is a renowned martial arts master is training on this mountain. So we've come to hone our skills. I'd really like to get to Takasaki's level one day.
My word. Can you not go 2 minutes without mentioning that man's name?
You don't want to talk? You're constantly going, Kusaka this, Kusaka that.
Moving on. You hammered us good and proper at Ine's place. We're painfully aware of our need to grow if we're to achieve anything.
Hey, I just realized. The martial arts master we're after competed in the tournament at the military academy. Didn't you compete too? If you're already acquainted, would you ask him to let us train with him? Ah, thank you. Much obliged.
अब यहाँ पर इन दोनों का कहना है कि इन दोनों को मार्शल आर्ट सीखनी है और यहाँ पर इनका कहना है कि मिलिट्री एकेडमी में जिस फाइटर से मार्शल आर्ट मास्टर से हम लोग ने फाइट करी थी जुजुत्सु मास्टर से, उसी से इन लोग को ट्रेनिंग लेनी है। हम लोग को उसका वेट करना होगा और उससे यहाँ पर बात करनी होगी क्योंकि हम लोग उसको पहले ही हरा चुके हैं जुजुत्सु मास्टर को। और यहाँ पर हमें देखना होगा कि वो क्या रिप्लाई करता है, कि वो इन लोग को यहाँ पर मार्शल आर्ट की ट्रेनिंग देगा।
You're not Jigoro Kano, are you?
Yes? Can I help you? Ah, I remember you from the military academy. Famed. I don't know if I'll go quite so far, though I suppose I've received a fair bit of attention since then.
And we're acquaintances too. I wonder, would you be so kind as to teach us to fight?
You want me to teach you? I've had some nasty rumors about Choshu of late, and as a member of the military academy, my hands might be tied. Very well. After all, you did go out of your way to find me. I suppose we could run through a few training exercises.
Wonderful. We're very much looking forward to it.
There's a place up ahead I often used to train. Let's go over there now. This is where I practice my hill sprints, where I run full steam from the base all the way to the top. By using often neglected muscle groups, I strengthen not only my legs, but my entire body. Naturally, it also helps to build stamina.
I don't know. This sounds rather basic.
Yeah, let's make it interesting. What if we race to see who can reach the top first? All right, time to finally show you who's boss.
Master Kano, give us the signal.
Very well. But remember, this is training.
अब यहाँ पर ये जुजुत्सु मास्टर ट्रेनिंग देने के लिए इन दोनों को तैयार तो हो गया, लेकिन हम लोग को पहले जो है इसके साथ यहाँ पर रेस लगानी होगी और ऊपर हिल तक पहुँचना होगा और उसके बाद वहाँ पर हम लोग की ट्रेनिंग चालू होगी।
Perfectly hold my own here.
You, stand back, Ito!
If anyone should stand back, it's you, Yamagata.
You Joshu boys are in fine shape. You'll excel in the fighting arts, I'm sure.
That was a piece of cake.
All right then, let's move on to the next exercise. This is where I like to practice sparring. I want you to face off one-on-one with another as if you were engaging in a real combat. What technique you choose is entirely up to you.
I see. Got any tips before we begin?
The success of your training depends on you and your partner. That is, you must approach your fight with a willingness to help each other succeed.
Got it. Master Kano, it'd be my honor to train with someone of your caliber. I expect you'd be able to wipe the floor with me, would you not?
Yes. Well, I'm afraid you're not quite at my level. But perhaps the three of you could try and take me on together.
What? The nerve of this guy! We'll make you eat those words! Come on, Ito! Let's get him!
The three of us can take him down.
अब यहाँ पर एक तरीके से ये ट्रेनिंग ही हो रही है, लेकिन यहाँ पर इस जुजुत्सु मास्टर का कहना है कि वो हमारे तीनों प्लेयर से यहाँ पर अकेले फाइट कर सकता है, तो हम लोग को बस इस ट्रेनिंग में इसको यहाँ पर हराना होगा।
Don't come crying afterwards.
and 3 was a bit ambitious.
I can't believe how much one man made us struggle.
I underestimated him. I suppose that's what you get from a famous martial artist.
If we keep training like that, do you think we could get that strong?
I suppose. Shall we get back to it then?
I should thank you too. I appreciate you vouching for us.
We're going to get stronger. Just you wait. Strong enough to pay back what we owe you one day.
अब यहाँ पर हमने जिजित्सु मास्टर को तो इस फाइट में हरा दिया, ट्रेनिंग फाइट में, और यहाँ पर हम लोग का ये मिशन कंप्लीट होता है। और हम लोग को अब देखना होगा कि हम लोग का नेक्स्ट मिशन क्या है।
How do you do?
Welcome!
Hello! How good of you to come!
Katsu says he's got another favor to ask of us. Apparently, it's something he can't ask anyone else. Raring to go, huh? That makes 2 of us. I have a feeling Japan's really going to change, thanks to Katsu and His Excellency. I've got a feeling we're about to be given something big to do. And I, for one, can't wait. I'll get going first. Let's meet at Katsu's place.
अब यहाँ पर रियोमा का कहना है कि वो जो है कात्सू के पास गया और हम लोग को भी कात्सू के पास पहुँचना होगा। उसका कहना है कि कात्सू के पास कोई बहुत ही बड़ा आइडिया है जिससे जापान में काफ़ी ज़्यादा बड़ा चेंज आने वाला है, जो कि जापान के लिए काफ़ी ज़्यादा अच्छा होने वाला है। तो हम लोग को अब कात्सू के पास पहुँचना होगा और उससे बात करनी होगी।
Hey! Sorry for the trouble, but there's something I need you to do. Top secret stuff. I'm serious. Not a word to anyone. I take it you heard His Excellency is heading to Kyoto. Well, a group of Ronin, the Roshigumi, has been assembled to act as his escort. They're recruiting the best around, no matter their background. Even a criminal record is no problem. It's a pretty brave move. Lord Katamori, the military commissioner of Kyoto, claims it's to give the peasantry the chance to earn a decent living. But, in reality, He's luring the Shogun's enemies in, so he can wipe them out all at once. He might look like a pretty boy, but he's a sly one. No question.
You Shogunate heavyweights come up with all sorts of things.
I'm just afraid things might heat up, putting the Shogun in danger. I need people I can trust inside the Roshigumi, to see which way the wind is blowing. How about it? You two would be perfect. We've looked everywhere and there's no sign of them in Edo, which means their likeliest location is Kyoto. Anti-Shogunate forces are amassing there now. I wouldn't be surprised if the Demon Claw turned up as well.
No objections here. Sign me up.
And what about you? Thanks. I owe you one. Right. The Densuin Temple in Koishikawa is about to be flooded with hopefuls. Head there and report back.
We'd better hurry if it's already happening. To Denzuin Temple.
Hello. Thanks for your help, as ever. I'm sorry to ask, but can I trouble you with one more little request? Tatsugoro's in something of a bind, you see. There's a Shogunate man causing trouble for him. Even I can't do that without solid evidence. What we need is solid proof of his wrongdoing. Why don't you start by getting the full story from Tatsugoro? Thanks. I promise you'll be duly compensated for this. You'll find him at the lumberyard in Fukugawa.
अब यहाँ पर कात्सुओ का कहना है कि तात्सुगोरो एक जो है करप्टेड ऑफिशियल है, लेकिन हम लोग के पास उसके खिलाफ कोई एविडेंस नहीं है कि हम उसे निकाल सके जॉब से। लेकिन यहाँ पर जो है अब हम लोग को उसके खिलाफ एविडेंस इकट्ठा करना होगा ताकि उसे जो है फायर किया जा सके।
Oh. Ah, His Lordship Katsu sent you, did he? I take it you're up to speed. The new man from the Shogunate is a real piece of work. He's conspired with the supplier to hike up the price of lumber. Now, all the carpenters in town are worried they won't be able to work. As a firefighter, I can't let this go unchecked. When the house burns down, my job isn't over till it's been rebuilt. If only I can smack some sense into those boys. But we can't be seen doing that. No. This job requires subtlety. And besides, all my strapping young men are in Katsu's care now. Of course, if you would lend us your skills, we could get this done in no time. I owe you one. And I'm sure Katsu's spoiling for a good dust-up himself about now. You know, way back when, he'd get into fights at the drop of a hat. His father had a nasty temper too. Suppose the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But his lordship has his title to worry about now. He can't just do...
अब यहाँ पर फिलहाल तो हम लोग के पास कोई भी एविडेंस नहीं है कि तात्सुगोरो एक करप्टेड ऑफिशियल है, लेकिन जो हम लोग को मिलना होगा एविडेंस वो मिलेगा हम लोग को अगले पार्ट में, क्योंकि ये गेम प्ले यहीं पे ख़त्म होता है.
Thanks. I know you can handle yourself, but please be careful.